and rotational motion. Rotational motion plus gravitation. Plus gravitation. See, those who are new, yaradru new idre ondsala check madkoli. In physics, there will be total 60 questions. This is for new students. Yaradru idre. So, and it will be 80 minutes. Means 1 hour 20 minutes. No negative marking. No negative marking. Okay, you have to be so quick. Hardly you get 1 minute 10 seconds for each question. Each question. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು ಏನು ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೋ ಕುತ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. Because you have to opt for all 60 questions. You cannot spend 1 minute, more than 1 minute for each question. Okay, more than 1 minute for each question. Questions ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಸರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಎಲ್ಲಾ 60 questions ಅನ್ನು ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲಾ 60 questions ಅನ್ನು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, so ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. All 60 questions you have to attempt in 18 minutes. Topics are system of particles and rotational motion plus gravitation. From first PUC, you get 15 to 20 questions. From second PUC topic, you get 40 to 45 questions. You have to give more weightage to second PUC. ಹಾಗಾಗಿನೇ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ PUC ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇಗ ಮುಗಿಬಹುದು ಅಂತ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಅಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಬಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಮೇ ಅಗೈನ್ ಕಮ್ ಇನ್ ಅಪ್ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರಬಹುದು. ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ CET questions from 2006 to 2020. ಇಷ್ಟರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಒಂದು 15 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಒಂದು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಇಂದ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಹತ್ರ 450 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೇವೆ. 400 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಕ್ವಶನ್. ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನ ಆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ನೋ ಹಾರ್ಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಒಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೈನ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್. ನಾವು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. We will solve few questions from system of particles and rotational motion plus gravitation topic. Okay, so first question. Helma,
I have a doubt.
Helma.
So CET maximum mark is 180.
Okay.
Like we have to attempt all PCMB 4 subjects, or can we attempt PCB?
PCB, if you are opting for BE, if you want to go for Bachelor of Engineering, you have to go with PCM. Okay. Suppose if you are opting for MBBS, they take marks from NEET. Fine. So they take marks from NEET examination. Here in BE, if you want to go for a pharmacy or some other like agriculture, BSc agriculture, okay, and something like that, then they consider PCB. Okay, PCB. If you want to go for engineering, you need not to have examination card from biology section. Or if you want to go for I told you, so agriculture sector, some ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಿಕ್ ಎಟ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ ಆ ತರದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದಾದ್ರೆ PCB, physics, chemistry, biology. However, you have to take physics test. That's all. Udaita Mahalakshmi?
Yes, sir. So if maths, if you want, we can skip, sir.
Maths? Mathematics you can skip. That's your question?
Yes, sir.
If you skip mathematics, you cannot be up for you are not eligible for BE. under CET quota. If you skip a maths test, you are not eligible for BE under CET quota. You can take KCET, okay, or like no DSAT, Dayanand Sagar admission test, PE, SAT, so something like that. Then you can again go for BE. But however, from CET you are not eligible for engineering.
So if I want to study pharmacy or Ayurveda like that, if I write PCB, it's enough, right, sir?
PCB. You can skip mathematics.
Okay, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Others,
Thank you.
Others ಏನಾರ doubt ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? Others? Okay, ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. The moment of inertia, 2009 question. 2009 question. 2009 question. The moment of inertia of a circular ring. Moment of inertia. Moment of inertia of a circular ring. Moment of inertia of a circular ring of radius r and mass. Radius r and mass capital M about diameter. About diameter is first option 2/5 mr square. Second option mr square divided by 4. Option C mr square by 2. Option D mr square by 12. mr square by 12. Tell me the answer. Moment of inertia of a circular ring about the diameter. About the diameter. So here is a ring. Now this is okay center. Now here is the axis of rotation about the diameter. Now ring rotates in this form. Okay, ring rotates in this form. Now which one is the option? You have to give expression for moment of inertia, and the answer is
second option.
Option is C, mr square by 2. Remember, this is circular ring. This is circular ring. mr square by 2 is the answer. mr square by 2. Direct answer. See, in your system of particles and rigid body dynamics in first PUC, this case is clearly given in a table for circular ring, okay, for a plate, compact disc, etc., etc. So you will find this question about the diameter for a circular ring. mr square by 2 is the answer about the diameter. Next question, 2009. 2 question in 2009 on this topic. A door 1.6 meter wide. A door 1.6 meter wide requires a force of 1 Newton. Requires a force of 1 Newton to be applied at the free end. To be applied at the free end. To open or close it.
Hello, sir. Excuse me, sir.
To open or close it.
Excuse me, sir. Can you repeat the question?
Anapa. A door 1.6 meter wide requires a force of 1 Newton to be applied at the free end to open or close it. To open or close it. The force that is required. Next line. The force that is required. The force that is required at a point 0.4 meter distant, 0.4 meter distant from the hinges, for opening or closing, from the hinges for opening and closing the door is, option A 1.2 Newton, option B 3.6 Newton, option C 2.4 Newton, option D 4 Newton. Now read the question carefully. Read the question carefully and tell me how to solve this. See, there is a door. So here is the door. Okay. So here is the hand for that. Now here are the hinges. Hinges means assume the clamps. Fine. Now this door width is how much?
1.6
meter. 1.6 meter. Now in order to close or open the door, what is the force required? 1 Newton. Now what is the question? From the hinges for a distance of 0.4 meter, and if you apply the force here, okay, to close or open this door, what is the amount of force required? This is the question. This is the question. At a distance of 0.4 from the hinge. Is it correct? Force required at a point 0.4 meter distant from the hinges for opening or closing the door is. Now this is the question. Can you tell me answer? Anybody with the answer? Now here is the perpendicular distance and here is the applied force. What is force into perpendicular distance gives rise to?
torque.
Wonderful. So now torque is equal to how much? Force into perpendicular distance. Okay, perpendicular distance. Now let us call torque. Tau is equal to, what is the force required?
1 Newton.
Into perpendicular distance is how much? Okay, now here
0.4.
perpendicular distance is 1.6 meter. Force is 1 meter, sorry, 1 Newton, correct? Force is 1 Newton. Correct and wrong. Now what is the torque? What is the torque?
1.6 Newton.
1.6 Newton.
Newton meter. Remember, 1.6 Newton meter. See, no matter wherever you apply force, okay, wherever you apply force, torque remains same. Now torque remains same. You have to calculate force. Again, force is equal to, or torque is equal to force into perpendicular distance. Now you have to calculate what is the force. Force is equal to how much then? Torque divided by perpendicular distance. Now torque is how much? 1.6. Perpendicular distance is about
0.4.
0.4.
force
4 Newton.
4 Newton. See, this is the force required, and the option is
D.
Option is D. So now you got one concept. No matter wherever you apply force, torque remains the same. Godagta idea. Torque is such a quantity. So if force and no, the distance changes. So torque will remain as it is. Force distance, force ಮತ್ತೆ perpendicular distance ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಟಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ? ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಬೋರ್ವೆಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೋರ್ವೆಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಓಕೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್. ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು. ಒಪ್ಕೋತೀರೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಹತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನ ಚಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? ಡ್ರ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಲೋಸರ್ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನೀವು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ರಿಮೈನ್ ಸೇಮ್. ವಾಟರ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ವಾಟರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟಾರ್ಕ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಫ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್, ಇಫ್ ದ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ decreases. Okay, vice versa. Next question. Next question. 2011 question. This is wonderful question. Let's see. 2011 question. A solid sphere of mass small m, solid sphere of mass small m, solid sphere of mass small m, rolls down an inclined plane, rolls down an inclined plane, rolls down an inclined plane without slipping, rolls down in an inclined plane without slipping, starting from rest, starting from rest, starting from rest at the top of an inclined plane, top of an inclined plane, full stop. I read out again. A solid sphere of mass small m rolls down an inclined plane without slipping, starting from rest at the top of an inclined plane. The linear speed of the sphere, continue, the linear speed of the sphere, the linear speed of the sphere at the bottom, at the bottom of the inclined plane is, at the bottom of the inclined plane is v, v, which is linear speed. Okay, linear speed v. The kinetic energy of the sphere, the kinetic energy of the sphere, kinetic energy of the sphere at the bottom, at the bottom is, at the bottom is, first option half mv square, second option 5/3 mv square, third option 2/5 mv square, option D 7/10 mv square, 7/10 mv square.
Sir, option A.
Option
Option A.
A, option A wrong ಅಪ್ಪ. ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡು ಒಂದ್ಸಲ, ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್? ಕ್ವಶನ್
Third option, option C.
Option C wrong. ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? A solid sphere of mass m rolls down an inclined plane without slipping. ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಒಂದು inclined plane. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್. ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಗೆ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಪುಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ಡೌನ್. ಇದು ನೋಡಿ, ನಾವು the mass of the solid sphere is m. Now here is the velocity, this is v. Without slipping, okay, it slides. Fine. From rest at the top of an inclined plane, the linear speed of the sphere at the bottom of the inclined plane is v. So now it actually starts from point A, ends at point B. Point A nalli start agide, point B nalli bandide. Now from point A it is moving with a certain velocity. What is that velocity? V. Now at the point B, what is the kinetic energy anta kelidare?
Option D.
Hengamma, how? Explain. Explain. Correct. Option D is right. How? A ಅಲ್ಲ, C ಅಲ್ಲ, B ಯಾಕ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? Option D. Correct. Okay, now see. Suppose if the body slides here, there are two types of motion. You agree with me? One is linear motion because it is traveling along a straight line. Another one is rotatory motion. ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay, so now see, kinetic energy of the sphere, I will call it as kinetic energy due to linear motion, okay, or translatory. plus kinetic due to rotatory motion. Any problem? Correct. Now tell me, what is the expression for kinetic energy? In case
Half
of
mv square.
translatory motion, half mv
mv square.
Can anybody tell me what is the kinetic energy for rotatory body?
Half I omega square.
Wonderful. Half I omega square. See, this is a solid sphere. Can anybody recall what is the moment of inertia for solid sphere? Solid sphere in a moment of inertia, yarigadru gnapka idya? 2/5
mr square.
Wonderful. Now this is the answer. I answer is 2/5 mr square. I will substitute here. So it is half mv square plus 1/2 omega square. I value 2/5 mr square. Mr square. See, 1 2, another 2 gets cancelled out. Fine. So what is left out here? Half mv square plus, tell me what is left out? 1/5, correct? Here 5 is there. 1/5 mr square omega square. See, we have one more expression. V, linear velocity relevant to omega, angular velocity by one term. Can anybody recall? V is equal to omega r. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
V square is equal to then r square omega square. Now see, you have r square omega square here. Now what happens? Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square plus 1/5 m into r square omega square is what? V square. mv square common. What is 1/2 plus 1/5?
7/10.
7/10. So option is what? D. So if you solve this, kinetic energy will be equal to 7/10 mr square. Sorry, mv square. mv square. So option is answer D. Option is answer D. No draw. Yarigadru confusion again draw. Any doubts? Any doubts? Sir, ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಸರ್? There is no other method. There is no substitute for this. You have to learn the formulas and equations. First year ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಯಾರು ಡೆಡಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಓದಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮರ್ತೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ನನಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಮರ್ತೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ರೀಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಿಂಗಳೊಳಗಡೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಿಂಗಳೊಳಗಡೆ ರೀಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಬಚಾವ್. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಯಾಗಿರ್ತೀರ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗಿಲ್ಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Next, 2014 question. 2014 question. 2014. A force F is equal to 5I plus 3J. Sorry, 2J. 5I plus 2J minus 5K. Acts on a particle. A force F is equal to 5I plus 2J minus 5K acts on a particle whose position vector is R is equal to I minus 2J plus K, I minus 2J plus K. What is the torque about the origin? What is the torque about the origin? Means what is the torque? This was appeared in 2014. Now first option, 8I minus 10J minus 8K. Option B, 8I plus 10J plus 12K. Option C, 10I minus 10J minus K. Option D, 8I plus 10J minus 12k. Minus 12k. Read the question. Do it yourself. Answer. Option A. Okay, let's see. What is torque? What is
Force
torque?
into displacement.
Force into
Position vector.
position vector into force. Position vector into force. RF sin theta is torque. Position vector into force gives rise to torque. ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಒಂದು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಈ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗೆ ನೀನು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Correct? So this is position vector. This is force. Now if you take the cross product between these two, it will give rise to twisting effect or turning effect. Now what is the R position vector value? Enrappa I minus 2j plus k. Okay, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದನ್ನ? Cross product solution. I determinant method. J k. Now write down along I. Coefficient of I is 1. Coefficient of j is minus 2. Coefficient of k is what? 1. Now from position vector, now force. From force, what is the coefficient of I? 5. Coefficient of j plus 2. Coefficient of k minus 5. Now solve this. So I into now these two terms minus these two terms. So 10 minus 2 minus j into, now minus j means these two terms minus these two terms minus 5 plus k into next 2 minus of minus 10. Correct? Minus of minus 10. ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರೋ, 10 minus 2 8i. ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ, 8i ಅಂತ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ 3 ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ minus 10 minus of minus j is plus 10. Plus 10 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಇದೊಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದೊಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಈ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಹೊರಟೋಯ್ತು. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 12k. ಪ್ಲಸ್ 12k, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ 12k ಇದೆ, ಈ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಯಾವುದು ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, 8i plus 10j plus 12k is the answer. This is the value of torque. This is the value of torque. 8i plus 10j plus 12k. So option is B. Option B. ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ? Next question. Next question. The center of mass of a body. The center of mass of a body. Center of mass of a body. Center of mass of a body. Option A. Option A. Lies at the geometric center. Lies at the geometric center. Option B. Lies inside body. Lies inside body. Lies inside body. Next option. May lie within or outside body. may lie within or outside body. May lie within or outside body. Last option, lies always outside body. Always outside body. Now center of mass means what? Where the entire mass of the body is supposed to be concentrated. It is called center of mass. Hele answer ro yavado answer?
Geometric center.
Geometric
Center.
Remember, center of mass, it may lie within the body or it may lie outside the body. Many times it lies outside the body. Okay, many times it lies outside the body. Sir, how? So here is one body, here is another body. Now this will be connected by a single line. Now if you want to balance these two bodies, where you have to find center of mass? Now in the middle. Now this middle is actually the outside body. Correct? Suppose if there is only one body and here is the mass, entire mass supposed to be concentrated. Where is the center of mass? So at the middle. So it may lie inside, it may lie outside. So option is option C. Nodrappa, enta simple question irutte. Simple question irutte. Salpa yochane madಬೇಕು. Okay? ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಬೇಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 1 ನಿಮಿಷ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. At least 1 minute. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಎಂಬ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ. ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ m1 v1 plus m2 v2 divided by
M1 plus M2.
in terms of position vector, m1 r1 m2 r2 divided by m1 plus m2. In terms of force, m1 a1 plus m2 a2 divided by m1 plus m2. This is center of mass, force center of mass. Okay, and so on. Ide tara expression gulna neevu gnapaka itkobeku. Now let's see. So based on these questions, okay, based on this formula we will solve one question. Barkoli, a block of mass m, a block of mass m, a block of mass m, a block of mass m slides with velocity v, slides with velocity v, slides with velocity v along a frictionless level surface, along a frictionless level surface, along a frictionless level surface towards a block of mass, towards a block of mass 4m, 4m, initially at rest, initially at rest. The velocity of center of mass is, velocity of center of mass is, first question, first option v by 5, second option v by 4, third option 5v by c, last option 4 by 5v, 4 by 5v. ಏನ್ರಪ್ಪ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ರೋ. ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿ ಇದೆ, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ m1, ಇದರ ಮಾಸ್ m. ನಾವು ಹಿಯರ್ ಈ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬಾಡಿ m2, ಇದರ ಮಾಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 4m.
4m.
Now first body which is moving with certain velocity, what is the velocity of first body? V. Now second body which is initially at rest means what is the velocity of second body?
0.
What is asked?
Velocity of center of mass.
ಏನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಗೆ? m1 v1
plus m2 v2
divided by
m1 plus m2.
so now here we will call m1 equal to m, correct? So m1 m ಕರಿತೀನಿ, next v ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. In the case second case what happens? m2 is 4m into 0, so this term okay is 0 divided by m1 plus m2 is how much? 5m, because m2 is 4m, m is m, so m1 plus m2 means 5m. M gets cancels out. Velocity center of mass is how much?
3/5.
So option is
A.
A. Option is A. ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ಈ ತರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಈ ತರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮೋರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಯಾವಾಗ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬರೀ 450 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಟಿಲ್ 25 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, 25ರಿಂದ 30 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಬಲ್ಲೆ ನಾನು. 500 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಷ್ಟೊಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, more number of questions you have to solve. You must know how to solve those questions. You have to build that that skill, problem solving skill. ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವೇ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಯಾರು ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಪುಷ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ 2014 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. 2014 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. A rotating wheel changes. A rotating wheel changes angular speed from 1800 rpm to 3000 rpm. Can anybody tell me what is rpm?
Radius per meter.
Hey, rotation per minute. Okay, rotation per minute. Next, in 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, what is the angular acceleration? What is the angular acceleration? What is the angular acceleration? Assuming to be uniform. Assuming to be uniform. First option 2 pi radian per second square. Second option 60 pi radian per second square. Third option 40 pi radian per second square. Option D 90 pi radian per second square. Radian per second square. What is asked?
Angular acceleration.
Angular acceleration. Can anybody remember how we represent angular acceleration?
Alpha.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Alpha is angular acceleration. Do it now. Let's see. Angular acceleration. Angular acceleration. ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಏನದು ಮೋಟರಾ? What is that? Wheel.
Wheel.
Wheel 1800 RPM ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಗೆ 1800 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜೋರಾಗಿ ತಿರುಗಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಂತೆ? 3000 RPM 1800 ಸೈಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಇಂದ 3000 ರೊಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
20 seconds.
20 seconds ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So if it is shifted from 1800 RPM to 3000, definitely there will be an acceleration. Here it is called angular speed. That's why we refer it as what? Angular acceleration. Now what is angular acceleration? That is your question. ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಹೇಗಪ್ಪ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರೋ. V is equal to okay u plus at. This is general.
Sir, option D.
Option
B, 60 radians per second, 65 radians per second.
not wrong appa. Let's see. V is equal to u plus at. Nodro, V andre final velocity. Can we calculate it as omega, which is equal to initial velocity? Can we call it as omega naught plus acceleration as alpha into t? Nodi expression sarina idu anta. Expression sarina check madrappa. Now this is for linear speed. This is for angular speed or angular velocity. Idu final velocity. Illu kuda final angular velocity. Now here is alpha. Now if you okay, just rearrange omega minus omega naught divided by t is equal to alpha. This formula you have to use. Omega stands for final angular velocity. Omega naught stands for initial angular velocity. So what is omega then? Omega is well known. What is omega?
3000.
2 pi f. Omega is 2 pi f, correct? Omega naught adre 2 pi f naught. Athava 2 pi by t. This is also okay applicable. But since here it is given frequency, what is this frequency? 1800. Correct and wrong? Omega is equal to 2 into pi into frequency. Final velocity, final frequency ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತಂತೆ? 3000. Remember this 3000. See, frequency definition is number of oscillations per second. This is for how much? 1 minute. How to convert minute to seconds? For 1 second, how to convert this?
Into 60.
Hey,
Into 60.
divided by 60.
into 60 ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ ಪೆದ್ರ? Into 60
Divided by
ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
60.
ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೇಮ್ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. I need frequency. Frequency means number of oscillations per second. ನೀವು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು 20 ಅಂತ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ. 20 ಆಸಿಲೇಷನ್ ಗೆ 5 seconds ಅಥವಾ 15 seconds. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ 1 ಆಸಿಲೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ? 15 divided by 20. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ರೋ? ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗೆ ತಾನೇ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು. Similarly, this is the value of omega. Tell me what is omega naught value? 2 into pi into 1800 divided by 60. Okay. Now 1010, 6 ones are, 2 ones are, 2 threes are. So 3 one time, this is 100. Then what happened? Omega is equal to 100 pi radian per second. So omega naught is how much? 1010. 2 ones are, 2 threes are, 3 ones
2
are,
pi.
3 6s are. So it is 60 pi radian per second. 60 pi radian per second. Now I will apply to this formula. Omega is 100 pi minus omega naught is 60 pi divided by t 20, which is equal to d. So here 40 pi divided by 20. So which is how much?
2 pi.
Radian per second square. Why we need second square? ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್? This is acceleration. Angular acceleration. Alpha means angular acceleration. Acceleration ke unit hai na? Meter per second square. In terms of angle, okay, it is radian per second square. Radian per second square. ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯನ್ರೋ? ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
No, sir.
Next question. Let us shift to the next topic. Time ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರೋಣ. 2006 gravitation topic questions ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Gravitation topic. Time ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಟೈಮ್ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಬಿ ಕ್ವಿಕ್. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ 10 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. A satellite in a circular orbit. These are the problems from gravitation. A satellite in a circular orbit of radius capital R has a period of 4 hours. Another satellite with orbital radius. This is a satellite, first satellite. Now second case, another satellite with orbital radius 3r. Another satellite with orbital radius 3r around the same planet. Will have a period. In bracket you take down in hours. First option 16, second option 4, third option 4√27, last option 4√8. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಏನಂತ. ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ಹೆಸರು ಎ. ಈ ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಂತ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ಬಿ. ಇದರ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ 3 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದು 3 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇದೆ, 3 ಪಟ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ನಾವು it will complete one rotation in how many hours? So that is what your question. What's your question? That is what asked. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದೆಯನ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಕೆಪ್ಲರ್ ಲಾ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲಾ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇದೆಯನ್ರ?
T square is directly proportional to a cube.
Square of the time period ಏನ್ರಪ್ಪ ಇದು? Square of its time period of a satellite will be directly proportional to cube root of the area covered. Correct andra? Cube root of the area covered. See, area anta bandaga namige illi radius beku, because nodi idu 2 pi r. Correct andrappa? 2 pi r circumference one round hog barta ide, one round complete. Area ಎಷ್ಟು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅನ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. Now in this case I consider t square will be proportional to r cube. Any problem? Because it is given in terms of radius. ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಏರಿಯಾ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬದಲು ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ತಗೋತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Now suppose if it is for first radius, first satellite, it will be t1 square is equal to r1 cube. t2 square will be proportional to r2 cube. So now I take the ratio t1 square divided by t2 square is equal to r1 cube divided by r2 cube. r1 cube, what is r2 cube? Let us call r1 as what? R anta consider ಮಾಡಿ. Radius, okay? R cube divided by r2 cube is what? 3r cube. 3r cubed. Okay, so t1 square divided by t2 square is equal to, see, r cube divided by how much? 27 r cube. R cube cancel ಆಯ್ತು. Time period for second ಕೇಳಿದರೆ. Now I will send this person, okay, here. So as a result, t1 square, okay, so that is 4. Time period for first satellite is how much? 4 square into 27 cube, 27, correct. 4 square into 27. ಏನಾದ್ರು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? T1 square is equal to 4 into 41 square into 27. I need only T1. Square root apply ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. So what happens? ಈ 4 square ಇರೋದು 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, root 27 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Then what is the answer? Which one is the answer?
C.
Option C. Okay. Time period for first satellite, sorry, second satellite T2. Here it is second satellite T2. T2 will be 4 root 27. 4 root 27. Sorry, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾನು 27 ಅನ್ನ 9 into 3 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ 3 ನ ಆಚೆ ತಗೊಂಡು 3 root 3 ಬರಿಬೋದಾ ಸರ್? ಧಾರಾಳವಾಗಿ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ? 4 root 27 ಇದೆ. ಈ 3 ನ ಮತ್ತೆ 4 ಜೊತೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ 12 root 3 ಅಂತ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದ್ರೂನು ಅದನ್ನೇ ನೀವು ಆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದನ್ನೇ ನೀವು ಆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Next question. Next question. The motion of a planets in the solar system. The motion of planets in the solar system. Motion of planets in the solar system is an example of the conservation of. Is an example of the conservation of. Is an example of the conservation of. I read out again. The motion of planets in the solar system is an example of the conservation of. First option mass, second option linear momentum, third option angular momentum, last option energy. Last option energy. ಏನ್ರೋ angular momentum. Remember this expression, dA by dt, rate of change of area will be L divided by 2m. Now remember this expression, rate of change of area, okay, so it will be proportional to what? Angular momentum. Okay, so general concept idu. Rotation ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ revolution ಇರುತ್ತೆ, rotation ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So it is a conservation of what? Angular momentum. Angular momentum in a conservation. ಅದನ್ನ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay. Next, let's see. This is similar question. This is similar question. Next question. Time period of artificial satellite is. Time period of artificial satellite. Time period for artificial satellite. In a circular orbit of radius capital R. In a circular orbit of radius capital R is T. is t. The radius of the orbit in which time period is 8t. Time period is 8t is first option 2r, second option 3r, third option 4r, last option 5r. I read out again. The time period of artificial satellite in a circular orbit of radius r is t. The radius of the orbit in which time period is 8t is. ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಈ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇದರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ r. ಓಕೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ t. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ 8t. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು?
Option C.
ಆಪ್ಷನ್
C.
ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ. ಹೆಂಗಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? t1 square by t2 square is equal to what? r1 cube
by r2 cube.
What is asked?
R2 cube.
Now send this, cross multiply. So r2 cube is equal to r1 cube into t2 square divided by t1 square. Correct? r1 cube r, t2 is how much? 8t whole square divided by t1 square is t square. Okay, t square and t square gets cancels out. r2 cube will be equal to r cube, this is cube, r cube into 8 8s are 64. Now only r2 is asked. Then cube root of r cube into 64. Now what is 64 cube? So cube root of 64
4.
into r. Okay, that is r2. You can even call it as r1, 4 times the radius of the first cycle or like circular motion. Okay, 4r means which option? Option C. 4r means option C. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ? ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯನ್ರಾ? Next question, 2007 question. The acceleration due to gravity becomes g by 2. Acceleration due to gravity becomes g by 2. The acceleration due to gravity becomes g by 2, where small g is equal to acceleration due to gravity, where small g is the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of earth. At a height equal to first option 4r, second option r by 4, third option 2r, option D r by 2.
Sir, repeat the question, sir.
The acceleration due to gravity becomes g by 2, where g is equal to acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Earth at a height equal to 4r r by 4 2r r by 2. See, on the surface of Earth, what is g value? It will be g, correct? Now at a distance, illinda esto ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, g value becomes g by 2, means acceleration due to gravity here it is 10 meter per second square. At a certain height it will become what? 5 meter per second square. Now at what height value will be reduces to its half? This is the question. ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿರೋದು. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
Sir, C.
Option B.
Option
B.
B. ಹೆಂಗಮ್ಮ? How? Good. B correct answer. ಹೇಳಿ, explain ಮಾಡಿ.
So you have to use the formula G is equal to Gm by R plus Ht whole square.
Wonderful. ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, first value G will be Gm by R square. This is actually on the surface of Earth. Now as we move away from surface of Earth, it will be reduces to what? G dash. That means Gm into R square plus some distance. Let us call it is R plus H. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ದೂರ? R plus H whole square. Correct? Now I have to calculate what is the value of H. What is the value of H? Now I take the ratio G divided by G dash. G divided by G dash, which is equal to Gm divided by R square, whole thing divided by Gm divided by R plus H whole square. See, this Gm gets cancels out. Gm gets cancels out. Or else you can take reverse also, G dash divided by G. ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಬೇಕಿದ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Now I take G dash by G, which is equal to what then? See, this is denominator of the denominator goes to the numerator. Now again we have reciprocal this. It will be R square divided by R plus H whole square. Correct, Andrapa? Correct, Andra?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Or else can we write the same formula like this? R divided by R plus H whole square. Both sides we have square. So now this is the new form. Again I can write this in one more form. That is 1 plus H divided by R. Sorry. 1 divided by 1 plus
H by R.
plus 1 plus in Baritapa H by R whole square. Correct, Andra? 1 plus H by R whole square. Is it correct? ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಅಂತ? It is
Sir, R by H.
R
Sir,
by
R
H. R by H. Correct. It is R by H. R by H. Correct, Andrapa? ನೋಡ್ರೋ ಏನ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಪ್ಪ. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. G dash by G, which is equal to G dash by G, which is equal to, okay, same formula. Okay, now see, can we take minus sign here?
Yes, sir.
Can we take minus sign there? Check ಮಾಡ್ರಪ್ಪ. Because ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ?
Sir, ಅದು 1 plus H by R.
H by R ನಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್. ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ರಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಮಾಡಿ. ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಓಕೆ. Now tell me. First we will write this G divided by G dash, which is equal to R plus H whole square divided by R square. Is it correct? Is it correct? Each step correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct agidya? So can we write it as 1 plus h divided by r whole square here itself? Bariboda nodi, perfect aಯ್ತು ಇವಾಗ. So r divided by r is 1, h by r whole square. Okay, whole square. Now if you take the reciprocal, g dash by g, then it will become what? 1 plus h by 2 to the power of minus 2, because here it is plus 2. If you reciprocal this, here also you have to reciprocal. That means 1 by something. Again, if you take means here you will get minus sign. Here you have minus sign. Now expand using binomial expansion. G dash by g is equal to 1 minus 2h by 2. This is r. This is r minus 2h by r. Correct and wrong? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see that height. That height is very, very less when compared to capital R. You agree with me? Capital R is radius of the earth, approximately 5,600 or 6,400 kilometer radius of the earth. Height 100 meter above earth anta ankoli. 100 meter above earth. Assumption. In that case, okay, a height bada small ide. Very small height. Now see, g dash, what happens to g dash? It will be g by 2. G dash value is g by 2 divided by g, which is equivalent to 1 minus 2h by r. 1 minus 2h by r. See again, g gets cancels out. 1 by 2 remaining here. I need to solve for h. Send this term this side. Take 1 by 2 here. Now listen, 2h by r is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2. It is nothing but 1 by 2. Correct and wrong? Correct and wrong? Now I need only h. H value is equal to, send r here. It will be r. Bring 2 downside. It will be 4. So at a height, r is equal to r by 4 means, so if this is the earth, from here to here 6,400 kilometer. Now a quarter of it means divided by 4. Above the earth, 6,400 divided by 4. Acceleration due to gravity reduces to its half. This is the answer. This is the answer. R by 4 andre 6,400 ಗೆ divided by 4 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ acceleration due to gravity ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 10 meter per second square ಅಥವಾ 9.8 meter per second square ಇರೋದು ಅದರ ಅರ್ಧ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, 4.9 meter square. So ಅಷ್ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. H is equal to R by 4. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ 2009 ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೆಂತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೆಂತಿ ಆಗಬಹುದು, ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ 2009 ಕ್ವಶನ್. A planet revolves around the sun in an elliptical orbit. A planet revolves around the sun in an elliptical orbit. Elliptical orbit. The linear speed of the planet will be maximum at. Linear speed will be maximum. Linear speed of the planet will be maximum at. Now here is the diagram given. Given diagram, point A, point C, point B, point D. Now here is the sun. Now option A, B. Option B, B. Option C, A. Option D, C. ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. If satellites or planets, if it is closest, it has to cover more area. It has to move with more speed. If it is farthest, it has to cover area, same area. Now it has to move, okay, slowly. Now tell me, at which point its velocity is maximum?
Yeah.
Point A. ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಪ್ಪ. ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಡಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ಏರಿಯಾ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹೀಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ P and Q are the 2 points. If it moves from point P to Q, now this is the area covered. If you take its value, now here, if the same planets arrive here, let us call it is, okay, here the points as L and M. Now this is the area covered. Now if you calculate this area, approximately it will be equal to same. Okay, so the area covered by the satellite from P to Q is almost same from area covered by the same satellite from L to M. Means here it has to cover what? More distance ಅನ್ನ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? It has to travel with more speed. So when it is closest, it moves with greater speed. When it is farthest, it moves with lesser speed. Planets ತುಂಬಾ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಹತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಗ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This is one among the Kepler's planetary law. Kepler's 3 ಲಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, 3 ಲಾ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಲಾ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು. Okay, time period is directly proportional to cube root of area. Square of the time period is proportional to cube root of the area covered. So this is the same concept. Next question, 2011 question. This question aitappa. This question aitro. Now, 2 satellites of mass M and 9M, 2 satellites of mass M and 9M are orbiting a planet in orbit of radius r. 2 satellites of mass M and 9M are orbiting a planet in orbits of radius capital R. Their period of revolution will be in the ratio. Their period of revolution will be in the ratio. Period of revolution will be in the ratio. First option 9:1. Second option 3:1. Third option 1:1. Last option 1:3. 1:3.
Question repeat ಮಾಡಿ.
A planet sorry, 2 satellite of mass M and 9M are orbiting a planet in orbits of radius capital R. Their period of revolution will be in the ratio. Their period of revolution will be in the ratio. 4 options.
1:3.
1:3. Remember, 1:1, because time period, okay, is independent of mass of satellite. Mass of satellite. No matter whether you launch 1000 kg satellite, 10,000 kg satellite, okay, this mass doesn't depend upon, okay, doesn't depend at all, because it is independent of what? Mass. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯನ್ರೋ? Independent of mass. 1000 kg ನಾದ್ರೂ ಇರ್ಲಿ, 10,000 kg ನಾದ್ರೂ ಇರ್ಲಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಕ್ಷ kg ನಾದ್ರೂ ಇರ್ಲಿ, mass, okay, is independent of time period. ಯಾವ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ? ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ನ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ತರ್ತೀವಿ, ಆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ. ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ PDF ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇದೆ, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟಿನ ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಮಾಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೇ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ 2014. Very simple question. 2014, very simple question. A period of geostationary satellite is. A period of geostationary satellite. Period of geostationary satellite is. Option A, 30 hours. Option B, 24 hours. Option C, 48 hours. Option D, 12 hours. 12 hours. Period. Yenrappa answer?
24 hours.
24 hours. Why it is called geostationary? See, if this is the earth, now you have a satellite here, point A. Now with respect to this location, it always, okay, stays at stationary. Yavaglo dalle irutte satellite. Suppose if this is the rotation omega, now the satellite also travels along with the earth. So as soon as it completes one rotation, this also complete one rotation. So what is the time required then? What is the time required then? 24 hours. ಅರ್ಥ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ, ಅದೇ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಿಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ? 24 hours. So geostationary means with respect to earth, this satellite is stationary. Geo ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ತ್, ಸ್ಟೇಷನರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಈ ಸ್ಯಾಟಲೈಟ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಗೆ ರಿಲೆವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ 24 hours. Whereas polar satellites, this is geostationary. Polar satellites ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೋಲ್ ನ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ತರ ಪೋಲ್ಸ್ ನ, ಓಕೆ, ಈ ತರ ಪೋಲ್ಸ್ ನ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ 100 minutes. 90 minutes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ರೊಟೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಮಾಡೇ ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ, ಪೋಲ್ ಟು ಪೋಲ್, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ 90 minutes. Imagine the speed with which it travels. 90 minutes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡೀ ಅರ್ಥನ್ನೇ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ 2015. This is also a simple question. 2015. If the mass of a body is m, if the mass of a body is m on the surface of earth, on the surface of earth, the mass of the same body on the surface of moon, same body on surface of moon is. If the mass of the body is m on the surface of earth, the mass of the same body on the surface of moon is. Option A, m. Option B, 0. Option C, m/6. Option D, 6m. 6m.
Sir, m/6.
m/, ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳಪ್ಪ, ಮಾಸ್
0.
ನೆವರ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್. ಬೆದ್ರ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನು, ವೇರ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಮಾಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಮೈನ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್. ಮಾಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ. 1 kg ಚಿನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಚಂದ್ರಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಆ ಚಂದ್ರಲೋಕದಲ್ಲೂ 1 kgನೇ ಚಿನ್ನ. ಅದೇನಾರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗತ್ತಾ ಮಾಸು? ನೀವು ಚಂದ್ರಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾರ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರತ್ತ ಮಾಸು? ನೋ ಚೇಂಜ್. ಮಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ರಿಮೈನ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್. ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್? weight will change. Mass never changes. Mass is always a constant quantity. So ಅದು ಅರ್ತ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ರೂ ಮಾಸ್ ಎಮ್ಮೆ, ಮೂನ್ಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರು ಮಾಸ್ ಎಮ್ಮೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರು ಮಾಸ್ ಎಮ್ಮೆ. ನೋಡಿ ಎಂತ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 2015 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್. 0 ಬೇಕಿದ್ರು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ, m/6 ಬೇಕಿದ್ರು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ m/6? ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ m/6. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅದು m/6 ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಮೈನ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್. ರೀಡ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನು, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ 2018 ಕ್ವಶನ್. 2018 ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಪ್ಪ. ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಓವರ್?
16, sir.
Last question. Which of the following graph correctly represents? Which of the following graph correctly represents? Which of the following graph correctly represents variation of G? Variation of G on the earth. On the earth. On the earth. It's a wonderful question. Option A. Option A. Here it is R. Here it is value of G. Option B. So this is R. Again it is G. Option C. Option C. R, G. So last option. Now this is again G and here is R. Which of the following graph correctly represents variation of G on the earth?
Option B.
Option
B.
Wonderful. Now here is earth. Assume. Now here is the center. Now tell me what is the value of G at the center? What is the gravity at the center of earth? Zero. On the surface 9.8 meter per second square.
9.8 meter per second.
Suppose at certain distance, for example International Space Station, what is gravity there again? ISS, International Space Station ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೇಲಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ವೇನ್ರೋ? ಯಾಕ್ರೋ ತೇಲಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲಿ? What is the value of gravity there at the International Space Station? It will be 0. ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, from center it increases and it is maximum on the surface. Again if you move away from surface, at again okay in the space it will reduces or it will decreases. So it is represented by graph B. From 0 it will okay reaches maximum point 9.8 meter per second square. Then once again it will decrease. So it is depicted by the graph 2. Option B is the answer. ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Sir, why not A, sir?
Why not?
Why not A?
Okay, now see, if you move away from the center towards okay surface, there will be a linear increase. Again from surface to certain point, that is at a certain height, again linear decrease. But here gravity linearly okay not decreases, it will decreases. That's all. Okay, it will decrease. So the first graph shows linear increase, linear decrease. So there is no linear decrease, gradual decrease. Fine, gradual decrease. So that's why graph 2. Agboda? Thank you very much.